Hit that like button, y'all. June 13th, 2025. Friday, June 13th, 2025. Jamil, I see you. Jersey Rich. Shout out to everybody on the Cash App tip. Let me shout out my Cash App. My Cash App is on this phone. Jamil, what up? I want to thank everybody for the Cash App. Stacy Owens, Sonia. I'll get y'all. I only got the Cash App downloaded on one of the phones, and that's the phone that I'm on now. I need 100 thumbs up real quick. Double tap that screen. Jabari, what up? Follow me on the Podcast with Soul on Instagram. Follow me on the Podcast with Soul on Spotify. I want to thank and welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you for the comments. Go in the comment section. Go in the comment section and leave a comment. Kanye West is in the house. Kanye West was in the building. I'm in the overflow. Puffy and them is up on the 26th floor. I'm in the overflow on the 24th floor. All of the federal marshals came up to the 24th floor. About 6 marshals came up to the 24th floor. And they was gonna make room for Kanye to come in. Everybody getting all excited. But they didn't bring him in the 24th floor. They didn't let him go into the 26th floor because they say he may influence the jury, or what they say? Intimidate the jury. So they let him go into 23 on the 23rd floor. They say he stayed for like a couple minutes. Everybody started crowding around the 23rd floor. He didn't have no security, so he dipped up out of there. I need 100 likes. I need 100 likes. 89. I need 11 more. I need 11 more. There was a big argument right from the beginning, before court started, about juror number 6. I think the judge has met with juror number 6 twice already on the one-on-one tip, from what I gathered from what they were speaking. Juror number 6 is a black male. I don't know if he's foundational Black American or Caribbean black or an African black, but he's a black male. And they had started talking about getting him off the jury. I started hearing talk about that last week. When I walked into the courtroom, the judge stated on the bench that juror number 6 was not going to be removed. The judge feels as though it was a perfectly innocent statement. So, according to the gossip crew in the overflow and in the hallways, allegedly juror number 6 was late one day, and when he was in the roving room, which is the room that the jurors chill in before they come into the courtroom, he said something to the effect about his residence, right? And the staff in the jury, the jury staff in the roving room heard what he said and went and told the prosecutors. The prosecutors and the federal prosecutor that was arguing this morning was Assistant U.S. Attorney Steiner. So during the voir dire, and the voir dire is what happens when they select the jury. They bring down 200, 300 people, and the jurors come in and they get asked questions by the attorneys or whoever, and it's decided whether the juror can be impartial or is the juror already biased and can't give a fair opinion on the trial. And jurors can be struck from the jury pool for various reasons. So they narrowed it down to 18 jurors, 12 jurors, 6 alternates. This guy, juror number 6, made the cut. The judge mentioned that, his words, this is an unusually diverse group of jurors. There are 8 men, 4 women. I don't know the nationalities of the different jury members, but I do know that juror number 6 is a black male. I saw him, they had him on the elevator. One of the marshals had him on the elevator by himself. They came and got him. They say he'd been late a couple times. So, you know, the prosecution is trying to get him removed. Now, the deal is this. The judge said there's no evidence of biased conduct by this juror. The juror is supposed to be from the Bronx. He live up in the Bronx. The Bronx is over there. The Bronx is right there. Brooklyn is over there. Staten Island is down there. Jersey, North Jersey is right there. Queens is over there. And Harlem is up there. So he from the Bronx. But I think he moved, something like that. He changed his residence. Juror lives in the Bronx and may have moved out of the Bronx in the last 2 weeks. The judge stated Puffy's lawyer, Alexandra Shapiro, she took charge of this situation, and she was arguing for juror number 6 to remain on the jury. And while Mr. Steiner, Assistant U.S. Attorney Steiner, is up there arguing to remove this juror, Shapiro is standing up, and Alexandra Shapiro says, Your Honor, calling juror number 6 back again for the 3rd time raises the concern that you're gonna be harassing juror number 6, and it could have an impact not only on the juror, but the jury. And Your Honor, Shapiro says, the record is sufficient to no bias. Alexandra Shapiro cited some Supreme Court cases and some other federal district court cases have ruled that this is no big deal. There have been cases that have been far more extreme than this one, where jurors weren't removed. And then, what's up, man? What's going on with you? I see you looking good.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like you.
You want to say what's up to the people?
I want to.
Come here, man. Come here, I'm live on YouTube. Let them see your suit, man. You gotta let them see your suit, man.
Well, look at yours. You got me, man.
I look money too, but you got me beat, man. Come here, man. What's your name, man? Look at your cane. Come here, man. Let me say what's up to the people. Yo, y'all gotta check my man out. What's up with you, man? Man, you look sharp. You look clean as the Board of Health.
Look at you.
Check my man out, y'all.
King on king.
What's that? King on king?
Yeah, what you into? What are you doing?
I'm live on YouTube. and I'm covering the Puffy trial. Man, you look good, baby.
Guess what
Who? That's all right. Look, though. What's your name, man? Turn around, let him see you. Come here, step back. Let him see you.
My name is King.
Your name is who?
King.
This is King, y'all.
Yeah.
Where you finna go, King?
I'm out here watching the sheep to make sure the wolves don't get him.
You watching the sheep to make sure the wolves don't get him? All right.
Yeah.
I see. Where you from?
Where I'm from?
Yeah.
I'm from here.
New York?
Yeah.
What part?
Right here in Brooklyn.
Okay, we in Manhattan.
Yeah. Well, we in Manhattan. Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
We in Manhattan.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the state, the borough. New York borough.
You from New York?
Yeah, Brooklyn, yeah.
Where your people? Your people go back down south?
Go back down south.
Like your mom, your grandmother, y'all from down south?
No, they from right here.
Everybody from right here?
Right here.
All right, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Man, you look sharp, man. Look at how you look, man.
Thank you. What about you?
I look good too, man. We both look good.
King on king.
King on king.
Okay, bro.
King, I see you, bro.
Bless you, everybody. Love you. And remember, use a sperm. You on a journey. And you got to do that journey again. When mom and daddy got together and made you, and you got to that age, that's why you here. So now you got to do that journey all over again. Don't forget, use a sperm. A king sperm at that. The black woman is the mother of civilization, and that black man is the dad. We may not get that credit, but nature designed it to be this way. But the main issue, the main thing is, we got to come together. And right now we're separated. So together we stand, and divided we fall. So what we got to do is come together so we can be strong and set an example for the next generation behind us that's coming up, and get back into rulership like how it was in the beginning.
King, let me finish up, man.
Yeah.
All the best to you, bro.
So God bless you all. Stay strong. Keep the headlights on high beam, and don't fall asleep under the wheel. If you're driving a car, you fall asleep under the wheel, you'll crash. So don't forget, you're the creator car. So don't fall asleep under the wheel. Keep your eyes open. And please, deal with family and be one family. Love you all. God bless you.
All right, King.
Yeah.
Peace.
See you in a week. But how often are you over here?
I'm here every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Same time?
I don't miss a day.
Oh, okay. So you on the
I don't
beach?
never let up on my setup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you take care of the sheets like me?
I keep my high beams on.
Good.
Keep your high beams on.
I don't have to say no more. So you can see the road clearly.
See it clear. All right, King.
Love you, man.
Love you too, bro. So in the process of Alexandra Shapiro stating her case, she says that if there's an issue with juror number 6, that Puffy waives his right to appeal if it later comes up that there was an issue. And then the judge asked Puffy. Puffy got on an orange sweater. He said, Mr. Combs, do you waive your right to appeal? Puffy stood up. What up, man? Puffy stood up and waved and said he waived his right to appeal. After that, Ms. Shapiro sat down. Assistant U.S. Attorney Steiner stood back up, and she says, Your Honor, this is a significant issue, and maybe we need to contact juror number 6's employer to make sure that he lives in New York and that everything he said in the jury selection process was accurate. After Ms. Steiner said that, Alexandra Shapiro, Puffy's lawyer, stood back up again, and she said, Your Honor, now we're gonna harass juror number 6. Then we're going to harass juror number 6's employer. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is not a significant issue. You've already spoken to juror number 6. Mr. Combs has waived his right to appeal. Nothing of what has come up, none of this gives rise to the level of removal of juror number 6. Ms. Shapiro sat back down. The Assistant U.S. Attorney, Judge Steiner, stood back up. Your Honor, I want you to speak to juror number 6 again for a third time to make sure. And the judge, by this time, the judge was like tired of hearing from the Assistant U.S. Attorney. He was tired of hearing from Ms. Shapiro. He had already decided that juror number 6 is not going to be removed. And then he said, to satisfy them, but he probably ain't going to do it, he said, let me think about it if I'm going to speak to juror number 6 again. And that took up a big part of the morning. Now, Kanye West came in the building. Now, what has been alleged, I only got 296 thumbs up. I need 500. I need 500 thumbs up. Double tap that screen and put the thumbs up on 500. The rumor mill has it that yesterday with Jane Doe, under cross-examination by Tenny Garagos, whose father is Mark Garagos, who represented Michael Jackson, and I love Michael Jackson. Tenny Garagos, under cross-examination, brought up an incident to where Jane Doe jumped on a private jet with an iconic rapper and flew to Las Vegas with the iconic rapper and the iconic rapper's girlfriend. And when they got to Las Vegas, they went into this hotel suite at the, I got it right here. I got my notes. I got my notes. She went to Las Vegas with an iconic rapper who is very close to Puff. He's at the top of the music industry. And the hotel, they went to the Encore Hotel. And when Jane Doe got into the hotel room with the rapper and the 7 or 8 other people, all 7 or 8 other people were watching Anton have sex with a woman. And we know that Anton regularly has sex with Jane Doe and Puff when they're doing hotel nights. And she probably let Anton hit it on his own when Puffy ain't around. At this hotel, the iconic rapper starts flirting with Jane Doe, and Jane Doe lifts up her shirt and shows her breasts. The iconic rapper tells her, I always thought you were beautiful and I always wanted to blank you. The rapper had a crush on me. He wanted to hit it. So the rumor mill in the court and on the internet is suggesting that that iconic rapper is Kanye. And potentially, I need 39 more thumbs up to get to 500. I need y'all to tap that screen. The gossip mill and the rumor mill is that Kanye is in town because the government is going to rest its case next Friday or Wednesday, and that Kanye potentially could be a witness for Puffy, a witness for the defense, and could offer into testimony that he actually saw Jane Doe. Either he hit it himself, or he saw Jane Doe that Anton hit it over there. It was also brought up that while Jane Doe was in Las Vegas with this iconic rapper, Jane Doe, under her own volition, under her own choice, using her own judgment, her own decision making, and exercising her own will and behavior, brought up to the iconic rapper that she could get in touch with Cabral. And we all know that Cabral is from Atlanta, and Cabral been hitting that. You understand? And then Tanny Garagos asked her, well, why would you bring up Cabral? How did that come up? Jane Doe testified on the stand under oath that she felt that the iconic rapper and his wife and his girlfriend picked up on her energy, and that they may have known that her and Puffy did similar things. This is what Jane Doe testified to on the stand. I got the notes written down. I'm getting ready to go back into court. I will be back this afternoon. The government called a witness today from Homeland Security. He was the lead agent in charge of searching Puffy's Los Angeles residence. They already brought on the stand the guy that was in charge of searching Puffy's Miami house. They brought the dude who was in charge of searching Puffy's house in Los Angeles. He's from Homeland Security, black dude. He took the stand. They found a Mossberg pump shotgun, a Glock pistol with a 10-bullet clip. They found 3 AR-15 Smith & Wesson rifles with the magazine, with 30 clip magazines, and then they found a drum, a 60 bullet drum that could hook up to the Smith & Wesson AR-15 joint. One of the serial numbers was scratched off one of the guns. All the other guns had serial numbers. And they found about 900 containers of Astroglide and about 200 containers of baby oil. They found ketamine, and they found MDMA at his house. All of that was brought out. I got all of my notes, and I will go deeper into that. In my afternoon session. Mark Agnifilo cross-examined him, and Mark Agnifilo did a magnificent job of cross-examination, because I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing all these guns, I'm seeing the drugs, and I'm saying, like, this ain't good for Puff, right? But that's why I'm not a high-power trial attorney like Mark Agnifilo. By the time Mark Agnifilo was done cross-examining my man, what he said and all the evidence the government had meant absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna share that with y'all this afternoon. Court's gonna start back up at 1:30. Right now they got one of Puffy's assistants on the stand, and the assistants have found a hotel night video on Puffy's iPad of Jane and a male entertainer and Puffy doing their thing, and one of the assistants found it, showed it to another assistant, then somebody outside the company got the video. They brought the video to Puff. Do you want us to delete? It's a pretty interesting story. I'll have that for y'all this afternoon too. Sean G, podcast with soul. It don't never stop. Shout out to everybody. I see y'all at about 4 or 5 o'clock. Pick. But yo, I may go early. I may leave early. So put your notification bell on, because these witnesses, this is nothing. You know, it's another Homeland Security dude. All right, we know what he gonna say. It's another assistant. All right, we know what he gonna say. You know, Jane Doe, Cassie, those were like the main ones. And their testimony pretty much, you know, didn't prove much because of all the lies they told in their testimony. So this is like small potatoes, but I'm still gonna cover it since I'm already here.
How was the fish?
Sean G, podcast with soul. What's your name, man?
How was the fish?
What fish?
It was in Harlem, man.
Yeah. What's up with you?
Oh, no, man.
You want to say what's up to the people?
Of course, it's a boy.
Check my man out.
Check
Back
this
up.
out.
Back up a little bit.
It's the boy, Big Act. Just did the big Kanye situation. You know Kanye situation?
Tell him he was here.
Yeah, I got the footage. Me and my team. We got the word. Matter of fact,
Are you related to academics?
Let me do it right.
Are you related to academics?
If I'm related to him?
Yeah.
Not that I know of, but we might be.
All right. What's your name?
I'm
though?
Jamaican, he's Jamaican, and I'm hearing our Uncle
But
Rennie.
you say you Big Act.
Okay, let me tell you why I'm Big Act. First, let me do it right, because let's do it in order.
Let's do it right.
For one,
Send this video to academics. Slide over a little bit.
Yeah.
Send this video to academics.
For one, I want to say shout outs to Mr. Lucci, the voice, the rock of the Combs family right now. Shout outs to him. You know Lucci, right?
Shaw Lucci.
Right. So Shaw Lucci, you know what I'm saying?
Tell him about Kanye though.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. That's why I brought up Shaw Lucci. So shouts to Shaw Lucci. You're a man of your word. Once I heard what I heard, I put a 3-man camera team together. Me and 3 other guys got together. We teamed up just to make sure we're not gonna miss Ye. We got 1 man on the left entrance, 1 man on the right entrance, 1 man on the center entrance. Okay? Kanye pulls up, movie. You know what I'm saying? Because our camera different over here. His camera different. That's why y'all love it. You know what I'm saying? Kanye comes out, and we got that big money shot, you heard? Big Act says that. And it's a team effort, because that's what I'm about. I'm a team player. You know what I mean? Yes. Remember, the Bulls did not beat the Celtics, correct? When Larry Bird was on it.
Oh yeah, Larry Bird was that. Larry Bird.
Let's get to
the film don't lie.
Right,
the film don't lie. What's your name, man?
Wait, hold on. Let's get to that.
Hold
Alexander.
on a second, big guy. Hold on. What's your name?
Alexander Otis.
Alexander Otis. Where you from?
I'm from the PX.
From the Bronx?
Yeah.
Where in the Bronx?
Let's get to the academics real quick.
Hunts Point. What nationality are you, big guy?
I'm Boricua.
Puerto Rican. Boricua.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get to that big act real quick. No disrespect.
Yeah, go ahead,
I just
go ahead.
want to finish up
All
with
right,
the big
man.
act.
Peace, man.
So-
All the best to you, man.
So, yo,
I'll be back.
I'm doing my thing down here. People saying, yo, academics. Nah, I'm not academics. I was saying that at first. Not academics. Myron is down here. His
You was
mans.
telling people you was
No,
academics?
hell no.
Oh, okay.
Why the fuck I want to look like him?
No, don't curse now. Don't curse
Oh,
because
sorry
they're
about
going to
that.
strike my video.
Why I want to look like that nigga? So I keep hearing it. I'm telling people I'm not. Then what happened is he did a video on me saying I'm trying to be him. It's a lie. Shorty called me that. I never told Shorty I was that nigga. So he called me. He violated me. He made a whole academics.
All right,
He
well,
violated me.
hold.
He called me the big
But
fat.
hold on. Academics been showing me love, so I don't want to disrespect.
You're not disrespect. I'm telling you what happened.
Right, I didn't know this. I didn't know this
Nah,
story that
it's
you
no
telling now.
disrespect. If you let me finish, you will know it's no disrespect.
Right, but hold on. This is my channel. You don't tell
No,
me.
no.
You don't tell me to
Brother,
let you finish.
I'm trying to tell what happened.
Right, but let academics know that I didn't know this story, so he don't think
He just know now.
right. So academics, I didn't know none of this. I didn't know none of this.
Nah, it ain't no beef. Listen, people, understand this. The man made a video. I never disrespect the man. The man called me this big fat N-word. What? This big. He's look at that big belly, big beard, old. He violated me.
But check it out.
Said,
I'm finna go. I gotta go back in the court, man.
Yeah, no.
All the best to you.
We gonna clean up.
Oh no. We good.
Yeah,
All the
but
best.
I'm trying to tell him why
Sean
I'm big.
G.
You gotta let me tell him why I'm saying I'm big ass.
Now because academics
call me big ass.
academics been showing me love.
Nah, and he
been streaming.
and he gonna show
but
you more love.
You got static with academics.
No static. No, there is no static.
But what you describing is some static.
No, what I'm describing is he body shamed me, and I took the negative he did and turned it into a positive. So he called me the big fat, this big fat. So I said, then I'm big act then. If me and you look alike and you calling me the big fat, you know what? Then I'll be that then. What's that song with Redman? I'll be that.
Yeah.
I'll be that.
Let me get
It's all good, yo. It's
all
all
the best
good.
to you.
No, that's
Give
your man.
him your social media. Give him your social media so they can follow
Everybody,
you.
listen. It ain't no beef, no smoke. He said he's gonna come meet me and we gonna talk. That's what he said. I hope he does that.
Give him your social media.
Look, famatube.com is the website I'm building. I'm working with other youngins and other people to build this right here. I'm a team player, and we want the kids off the set. We don't want them on the set.
Don't do no gang signs on
No.
us.
I said we want the kids.
Yeah,
off
we
the
don't
set.
do no gangs.
Oh, come on,
Listen,
brother. I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me straighten
Well, you know
that
what? It was nice meeting you.
Likewise, man.
All right.
Let me straighten that gang thing out. Number one, I'm from the old school.
I said off the set, man.
Right. I'm 1969. I grew up in New York and New Jersey in the 1980s. There was no gangs here. There was no Bloods here. There was no Crips here. No gang was here when I grew up. We didn't do that. It was every man for himself. You stand on your own square. New York was so violent in the 80s, right? 1,900 homicides a year. Look up the number of homicides in New York in 1988, 89. No Los Angeles gang, no Chicago, no gang could have come here in the mid to late 80s talking about we setting up shop doing nothing. It wouldn't have happened. No dice. You know how I know? Because it didn't happen. So we don't promote no gangs here. Academics, I didn't know that story with you and my man. Don't blame me. You understand? I didn't know he was gonna do that. You understand? Thank you, academics, for giving me free exposure. I'm thankful. I know how this social media thing go, and I know what you're doing. You know, you making money too by streaming my stuff, but you're also helping me. And a lot of your followers have come over and subscribed, and I thank you for that. I didn't know that story until he just told it right now. So I just want you to know that. You understand? Full disclosure, I don't know my man. You understand? One day I seen him, I thought it was you, but I don't got nothing to do with that. I see y'all at the end. I see y'all later on this afternoon. Sean G, podcast was sold. It don't never stop. Integrity never went out of style. Peace.